Let's go fucking get started again. For the third time.
Let's go.
Welcome to the 90th podcast. Welcome to the 90th episode of the Massive Podcast.
Woo.
I'm Matt, aka Mav.
I'm George, aka.
I was
going to do it backwards.
I really thought you said George. I really thought you were going to be that guy.
No.
Hey, George, aka George. We live stream this every single. No, we don't. I'm in the old mindset. We do this once a month at the beginning of the month, and
It'd be in the first week of every month, but the days to be decided because we like to be fluent and decide what day is and when. But we let you know on our socials. So
yeah, and we just chat, we just hang out, we just have a good time. What was I going to talk about first? There was something I was going to talk about.
There's so many things.
We have a new video coming out. Let's talk a little bit about we have a new video coming out on Thursday.
Let's talk a little bit about the channel, the thing we're doing, the business.
Talk about us.
Yeah.
So is Car dead? Car is he's like a little bird, and then we had him, and then when you love something, you gotta let him go, and you let him go.
He'll be back. Don't you worry. He'll be back.
I hope Car is Dezed. What's Dezed?
Dezed.
I watched that. You ever watched that thing on Netflix? The David Letterman. My next guest needs no introduction. Needs no interruption. Needs no introduction. He's really good talk show. He did one with Barack Obama and Kanye West, but he did one with Kanye West, and Kanye West said he was like, "Oh, in our house we don't use the word diet because it's got the word die in it. So they use live it. So instead of saying, oh, I want to diet, I want to live it, and you're just like." Can you imagine having all that time?
Kanye West says it in his house.
He says it in his house. He says,
imagine being his kids. Imagine being North and being like, going to school and be like, yeah, I'm going to live it. So how's it going, gang? It's been a couple of weeks since we last did a podcast, as we said, monthly now, but it means that it goes on for longer and more things to talk about, more interesting. Still no structure.
GFA, good fucking ass. Get a siege. Lulu, I'm gold 2, dude. I'm almost diamond or pass. What's next from gold?
Diamond.
Diamond? I'm almost diamond, dude.
Yeah, pretty sure. Oh wait.
I'm so glad that Apex has got all new a new update which puts us all back into bronze. Have you heard about our shit? Yeah. So Apex have this thing where if you play as a team of 3, whoever the highest rank is plays you get their rank. So say, for example, you were bronze and you played with me and Boyle. We're both plat, so you will be playing with tier 1 plat, even though we're tier 4 plats. They put you in the highest rank.
Cool, okay. So there's tiers within the rank.
So there's 4 tiers per rank.
Cool.
And so Boyle and I are tier 4. Say you joined as bronze, and we played. We would be playing against plat 1s.
Right.
But the difference between plat 1 and plat 4 point-wise is the same from silver to plat. So you're playing with people that are like triple your skill set,
right?
And we just can't play. We can't because we're barely platinum players because the point that how you rank up is so stupid. Virus and threat protection is out of date. Is that going to stay there? Is that going to go?
That should go.
As if Clayman finally got mod.
Can we mute that TV actually?
Yeah. What pause? What are you on about? That's because as if Clayman finally got mod. He did.
So
he did indeed.
I can't Apex. I wish I was good at Apex. I'm really bad at that game. Siege, I'm good at. I can jump in. No, but I think you understand it a lot better than I do. Like, excuse you. I'm really, really bad at it. Do you want me to? Okay. I'm not very good at Apex. So I think on the gaming channel, we're talking about doing like a new series. We're both looking at doing a new series. I know you're going to knock over both those drinks. I can just tell you already.
I was focusing so much on the drinks.
It's edging.
What?
I thought the mic was going to fall and collapse onto me. So Matt's going to do. Are we called to talk about what we're going to do?
Yeah, and I've decided not to.
Oh, you're not going to do it now?
Nah, because no one wants to watch me play Apex, dude.
Oh, I was going to do one at CSGO. At the
No,
same
but
time.
you're good at CS:GO.
That's why I want to play. I can't play Apex. I'm trash at it.
Like, if I could do like Blackout, I'd be good at.
Is there ranked on Blackout? Is there like a ranked
No,
mode?
there's no players on Blackout.
Yeah, but so you'll be the top ranked.
There's no ranks. There's no players.
Number 1 player in the world.
Like, you go into a game with like 20 people, and then 5 of them don't play because they get kicked out because they select play and then just.
Think about it. If you're the only person playing and you're the best player on the game, you'll get invited to all the events. You'll be like their
The only player at the event.
Flagship Blackout player.
I'll drop in and then win as I'm falling down. It'll be like, you are the winner or whatever it says.
Yeah, fair play.
Drinks, drunk podcast, vomit. Well, we've got our 100th podcast coming up.
Yeah, in what 10 well, it's a year away still if we're doing this monthly.
Yeah, so I was Wait,
10 months away if we're doing this monthly.
yeah.
But it will probably.
Oh fuck
Yeah. So, but we'll probably go back to doing weekly or at least bi-weekly at some point. It's just at the moment as we're like getting used to scheduling stuff.
I think you guys have to realise that we are kind of operating out of a empty room.
Yeah.
So we don't like when we had it all set up at GFA's, it was pretty much you just had to set the camera up and you're good to go. But this, when we end the stream, they go back in my room, these go back in my room, the lights come down in here, the computer gets put away, so it gets all tidied up in here. So every day we've got to bring them out. So
yeah,
it ain't great.
So I think as we gain more traction on our YouTube, and I mean we're not going to really stream games that much. We'll do gaming videos.
I really want to. I just like.
It's difficult because if we do, it would be like one a week every now and then, and it's just not really worth the time. Whereas we could do a video and it sort of lives on forever if you do a video. Like a stream is only for the people that are available there and then. If we do a YouTube video, anyone can watch it at any time and we get better feedback.
Oh yeah, by the way, Boyle's ill. I don't know if you know this yet, but he will probably say it. It was the first thing he said to me. He came in and he said he was ill. So he's ill, just get that, you know. He might say it
Boyle, what's wrong?
But he's super dead.
He got 42nd globally in Star Citizen. I've got nothing. Wow.
Hey guys. Oh, hey Neil, how's it going, dude?
Because I don't have anything to give you, Boyle. Yo, what's up, Neil? Neil J.
How's all the photography going and shit? Find a way for a quick setup. Find a way to fly, dude. You have more of a chance.
But
you're asking us to do a something quick. Come on, you know us, dude.
Yeah, what I was saying was basically that as we gain more traction on YouTube, Twitch, whatever we're doing, over time this will be our full-time thing one day. Like that is what we're going for. That is what inevitably we want. When that happens, there will be more regular streams and there will be podcasts because if it's our day-to-day job, we have so much more time to do it. But unfortunately, we're literally always doing something Mabisif related, whether it's streaming, gaming, filming, editing, writing. So it's like there's never really time to do. We can't really do a podcast weekly at the moment. But you know, tell your friends and your friends' friends and your mum's friends and your dad's friends and your nan's friends and your granddad's friends. Just anyone that's just tell them to watch our YouTube videos.
Car's here. Dude, our drown video has popped. Did you guys like the drown video? Do you guys fucking like it? Talk to us. What do you think?
Yeah. What's Sorry, I just to go back up. Carl said, "Is this some sort of couch type deal?" Yeah. Where are you? You're the star. We're waiting for you, George.
I think what we'll do is we'll do a monthly podcast, like every month. But then we can add in the odd podcast if someone's free. So, say for example, Carl or Will, or whatever, goes, "Oh, do you want to do you fancy if they ask us, do you fancy doing a podcast?" We'll be like, "Sure, let's just do one." You know.
Yeah.
Like people aren't waiting monthly for the next Mabisif podcast. I know you guys are, but not a huge amount of you guys. But hold on a second, George. What's with all the name changes now on Instagram? GB Car. What?
Well, did you say
GB Car? What was it before? Carnivore?
It was Car the Carnivore.
Car the Carnivore. I thought that was great. What is
and then
GB Car?
I'm almost certain Lawrence rinsed him in our group chat the day after he changed it.
What? How can you rinse that, dude? That shit was sick. Car the Carnivore was fucking sick. GB Car. That's what Great Britain Car.
It's just G Car, isn't it? Or are you talking about Instagram?
Instagram's GB Car. Lawrence heard me.
Lawrence heard me.
I haven't seen Drowned yet. Go watch it whilst you're watching this.
Have no fear, Ali's here.
Hey, how's it going, Ali? Lawrence hurt me. Ali, how's it going? Middle name, George B. Carr.
Yeah.
GB car. Yeah, but you do know that, like, you know, like my name is MLB. I can't have that because that's fucking Major League Baseball. And sometimes you just and that's fine. You know, sometimes that's how life. You know, that's cards on dealt with. And if you're GB car, you just look like it's like, obviously we now know it's your middle name.
Yeah, I can't use my initials for anything.
MLB is sick. Yeah, but I can't have it because people are like, oh look, he's a fucking big fan of Major League Baseball. Nope. I don't do sport. Good. And with you guys, not bad. You've only just missed us. We've been live for 20 minutes, but 10 of that was just us fucking around as per usual. Wait a second, massive streaming, but the colours on this TV are awful.
Yeah, they look.
And I can normally work out whose colours they are, like depending on.
Do you want me to look on here? They look.
No, that's cool. Fuji, wait a second, message. This is why I need my glasses. But if I turn like this to look at the camera, you can't see me. It's all just live. Wait a second, message streaming, boys. How's it going, Fuji? Fudge. Oh, Fuji. Fudge. We lost our virginity to it. What did you lose your virginity to?
Does this sound?
Baseball?
Do we sound echoey to you guys? Like, listen, I think we sound echoey.
George B. Bad person. Go. No, that sounds fine to me.
Cool. Okay. We can always when we go to put it onto the Spotify, we should like maybe do some extra sorting out with the audio, maybe.
George B. Matt Pitson is beautiful. Thank you, Ali. Yes, we did. Sounds like something you would find on a shitty car. G car. Oh, hey, yeah. Just can you fix that G car for me?
Oh, I see what's wrong with your car here, man. Mr. G car.
Sounds like last time. Sounds fine to me. Sounds a bit trash. Yeah. I love how you guys come together as a community and give us the correct answer. I love it so much. I found someone's real name and where they live. Oh yeah, now you know Car's real name. Now you know our real names. You might be outside our window. I mean, we'd better see you. G Fuel more like G Car. G Freezy. All right, let's fucking get into it. How was? You guys fucking ask us shit if you want, but we're gonna start. We're gonna get on some stories. I will say the title of this episode is going to be Mav went to a sex show in Amsterdam, because that's going to fucking ruin it. Yeah. And with that comment, I'm gonna leave it there.
Should we do the thumbnail now? If we both like look and shot like this, you can just Photoshop like a ping pong ball and a pair of legs and like blur behind us. So if we both just do the thumbnail now, ready?
Right. Love it. Oh, you did.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, first of all, have you seen the Always Sunny episode, the new one?
No. I've heard. Is it bad?
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. It's just kind of meh.
Yeah, I heard about it on a podcast. They were talking.
Wait, was you the guy 2 years back? Yeah.
I was like, oh, can I have my ping pong ball back?
I have got to say, and we'll put a pin in this for later, but I will say it was probably the weirdest 2 hours.
What? 2 hours in a sex show? Sorry?
That was the weirdest 2 hours I have ever experienced in my... Was it 2 hours or was it an hour and a half? It was 2 hours.
Dude,
You last that long? Damn.
Damn.
Fuji put in dots. Oh my god. Was it in the red light district? It was, Ali. It was. But we'll fucking get onto that.
2 hours.
Oh, dude, it was fucking crazy. It was fucking bizarre. Who's watching me for 2 hours? oh no. Wait, sorry. Before we do, so we've got a new video coming out this Thursday. I forgot what's coming out this Thursday.
It's either going to be the MSS or...
Well done, that's fucking subtle.
The MSS Bannister is a ship. Her Majesty's Secret Service.
MSS. You can't run through red lights though. Oh no.
Dude, I'll get to this, but I got done for speeding the other day. I got done for speeding on Saturday.
Oh yeah, so tell me what the fuck happened. Bastards! Yeah, how dare they do their job?
I was on the way back from the cinema with Beth on Saturday night.
Oh,
I reckon the sound caught that up as well. The mics caught that up. The sound of your teeth clattering. Yeah. So we was on the way back from the cinema on Saturday. We went and saw that film, the one that was like a nothing film. What was it? The one where she gets married and she has to like escape the family.
Oh, for fuck's sake, dude!
The hide and seek one.
I fucking said to you like 3 days ago.
It was a nothing movie. No, you didn't. You said about Hustlers.
I said Hustlers, the other movie.
Joker.
No, I didn't. Oh, you motherfucker! You
prom-
motherfucker!
I'm pretty sure it wasn't it. Anyway, so we saw that.
Costa was free to that. I saw it was free, and I saw 50,000 Instagram posts saying, "Thank you, Costa, for my coffee." It's like Costa's not going to personally thank Janae from Essex.
Dude, I went to Tesco's at lunch today, and the line just to get free coffee. By the way, the line from the Costa machine in the Tesco went around like 3 aisles, and I was like, "This is ridiculous." Like I was trying to get past people. I thought, like, ugh. Anyway, yeah. So I was on the way back from. I haven't got any points. Boy, I've never been done for a parking ticket, let alone a speeding ticket. Like I've never ever had any points or fines, but on this one occasion,
I said to you, I want to see Goldfinch, Ready or Not, or Hustlers.
Oh, Ready or Not, fair enough. That's what it was called. So we went and saw Ready or Not. Good film. I would see it again. Let's see it again. It's good.
I'm so glad. You should have just said shit, dude.
No, like watch it. And we was on the way back, and no, we'll get to the red light district story.
Yeah,
I've started.
Ali,
I started. Now I have to finish. That's how we do it.
We're going to get onto it right later.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop it in randomly, and then
Stay
you're going to just
tuned.
have to fucking listen.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, you just have to stare at us and wait on the edge of your seat.
Long story short, I was on the way back from the cinema, and I was going around the roundabout, just before mine, and I pulled literally where Lawrence got pulled over, and I was going down that road, and I was doing like 38, and it was 30. I was doing like I wasn't like considering that road was empty.
So
I could have been
was it
bombing
an
it down there.
Yeah. What did the guy say?
Well, I got pulled up. It was an unmarked car, and he pulled me over, and I saw on the side of the road, and he was like, "Do you know why he pulled you over?" I was like, "No." He went speeding. I was like, "Okay." He went, "Just pull around there." So I pulled around the corner, and he was just like, "This is what's going to happen. Have you ever had any points before?" And I was like, "No." "Have you ever had a fine?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Cool, you'll probably get the speed awareness course then. Unfortunately, we are going to have to do it." And then because I was really polite and like really just like genuine to them, like speaking like normally, when you do that, you find in life he
pulled up and he said, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" And you go, "Nothing. That's not polite."
No, I said no.
Did you know you were speeding?
Yeah.
So why don't you be like, "You know what? That would have been polite." But no, I'm not. Still 31,
I didn't try and throw it out. But anyway, and then he was like,
AKA sucked his dick.
so
That's just like this.
I was like, friends, Officer Purdy. Yeah. Yeah, I showed him a bit of my cleavage, and that was no. But I was being.
Cop was gay for GFA.
But if you're polite to people in life, genuinely from a professional standpoint, they let their guard down. So he started telling me that they pulled me over randomly because it was raining and I was going a little bit fast. They didn't actually know what speed I was doing. And he admitted, this was after they gave me the ticket, so I couldn't do anything. And they had done the whole, you have the right to remain silent, but anything you do say may be used in court as evidence or whatever. So
that's so funny.
I couldn't. Yeah. So it's like I was reading my Miranda rights for a freaking speeding ticket. So anyway, they gave me the ticket, and then he was like, "Oh, yeah." And then he was explaining that he was like, "You might not get the speed awareness course because every now and then the courts just randomly choose people to not offer it to, even if you have no previous history of speeding, just because we need to show the government that we're doing our job and prosecuting people."
Yeah.
And so I was like, "So you're basically saying the system's not like it's not justice, do you know what I mean?" Like,
for Gazy.
Yeah. So I was like, "This is bullshit." So anyway, that was it. That doesn't sound like a cop to me. Yeah, like he was just being really honest and telling me like basically that the system is not that great.
So hey, it's you know what this guy knows his stuff. So next you should give me your passport. You got bend over the car, put your trousers down, and
he may as well have just gone. Look, we don't know how it's going to go. Here's a bar of soap. If you go in, drop it. See what happens. I did best move of my life, and then he kissed the other police officer. No, it was true.
You wanna know what's bullshit? Oh, what Ali? What's bullshit? How's your shit going, Ali? I feel like you passed your test, right? They don't read your manual rights for a traffic stop. It's just UKV's been really weird. Yeah, that's weird though.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. I've been pulled over before. I've never actually been like fined or anything. And I've been in the car when someone else has been pulled over, and I've never heard them read them Miranda rights for giving them a ticket. But
to tell you what happened when I got pulled over, I was driving back from getting my haircut, so I had a fresh cut, so I looked good, and
fresh trim.
And I look real fucking good.
Can you
know?
look good while moving the mic a bit closer to you, man? Like higher.
I had a fresh cut. I looked good, and I had hair down my neck. You know, like when you get cut, you have it all sprawl down your neck.
Mm-hmm.
I had it all around my cheeks.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Yeah,
I know the problem.
Yeah.
I know the problem real bad.
So I looked like a white snack. And she fucking pulls me over. She goes, "You was on your phone?" And I was like, "No, I wasn't. 'Cause my phone died when I was sitting in the chair at the hairdressers." So I was like, "No, I wasn't. My phone's dead." And she was like, "Yes, you are." I said, "No, my phone's dead." So she said, "Okay, then show me." So I got my phone out, my little thing. I said, "It's dead. Like it's dead as hell." She was like, "Has it just died?" No, it's been dead for a while, you know. And then she fucking made me get out of the car and she checked my car,
See if we had a
see
second
if I had a
phone.
second phone. And I was like, I haven't I wasn't I wasn't looking down the bloody road, but she was like very sure that I had a phone somewhere around. I'm just like,
my friend had this and he gave them his second phone and actually got away with it because he was texting and he got pulled over, and then he had a work phone, this was way back when that Blackberries were a thing. So he had an iPhone and a Blackberry, like a work phone. And when they pulled him over, he handed them the work phone and they checked his call log and he hadn't been using it. So they then were like, "Oh, okay, fair enough," and let him go. So that's probably why she checked it, because that does happen a lot. It's how that people get away with it.
And she's like, "You're acting all like itchy." I was like, "Yes, just had my hair cut. There's about 1,000 hairs down my back. I may be a bit, you know."
The fact that she used the word itchy as well, that's great.
Right, shit. Me and my parents went to the supermarket, and when we were paying for our groceries, I was asked to walk out because I couldn't prove that I was over 18 and my parents were buying alcohol. Do you not have a thingy? Do you not have like a ID?
It happens, Ali.
Aries from Tech Support is here.
Happened with Beth. Beth didn't have a driver's license, and they didn't allow. They said that we couldn't buy alcohol, so she had to just leave the shop, and then I had to buy it.
Dude, that's so funny. If you don't have your ID, the law is if you, I don't know what the law is in the Netherlands, but if you look under 25, you get ID'd. So like I would get ID'd. You should do, but people don't follow the rule.
Yeah.
But if you don't have your ID on you, then fine. Like you cannot buy it. That's the fucking law. But then like to say like, say we went in and she like when we went to Tesco's and they asked for Car's ID.
Yeah.
And like Car showed her, even though Car's older than me. Anyway, so she showed Car showed her his ID, and then if he didn't have it, she would have just been like, "Well, you go out the shop," then we would have just bought it. So it makes no sense to check his ID if they're just gonna be like, "You fucking just go stand outside and fucking what?" Like you look bang on 25. Get back to me in a few months, and then we'll see what we're talking.
When we went, Carl got ID'd, and then she looked around the group, and she looked at me, and I said, "Do you want to see mine?" She was, "No, I don't need to see yours." I was like, "Cheers."
And then went straight to Car. I was like, "You motherfucker."
The best one was when we went on a holiday. Me, Carl, Lawrence, Tom, and Ben went to when we went to Spain. We was in the bar going to get a pint, and we both ordered a drink. Me and Carl and I. And she looked at him and she just went, "Can I see your ID?" and pointed directly at his face. He was like, "Yeah." Carl looks super young. He has a bit of a baby face, but it'd be good for him when he's older. You'd rather be 40 and look 30 than 40 and look 50. So don't worry about it, mate.
Remind me after the podcast. So I was sorting out all the files into folders of our videos, and remind me after this to show you a couple of videos that I found of us in Wales with McLeavy.
Oh,
I found all of them. Oh my god, they're awful.
Oh really?
I'll show you them afterwards. Yeah. I don't know what we thought we were doing. I don't fucking know. You look, then I'm like, "Oh look, it's a lot less sponsored." You're like, "That's right." I'm like, "Yeah, it's a lot less." You're like,
yeah. I remember the ones. Because your hair's falling out, no one asked you. Yeah, basically.
There's parents got back because they had a teenage kid with them. Yeah, I get that. That's bullshit. That's actually bullshit. If you're with parents, dude. If you're with a bunch of friends and cool.
Yeah.
I've got to go try and sleep. So you said you missed us, and then you got us, and then you're gonna just go to bed.
What is this?
Because your hair's falling out. No one asked you. I feel like you said that. All right. Anyway, yeah. So we haven't seen each other. So I don't know anything about. I haven't heard anything about Dubrovnik or anything.
Yeah, I haven't seen you for like 2 weeks, dude. Dubrovnik.
One thing before we get on, if anyone hasn't seen it, we have got a gaming channel. Which Resi 5 episode 1 has gone up. Episode 2 is done. there's another there's another series starting up, and we're recording something tonight after this podcast, and I think that's all. That's really it, right? The gaming edits on YouTube have been good.
They're going to get a lot better as we go, but we're just because we're still working out kinks and stuff, and as we get into our stride of our like, what do you call it, like personal style of video for gaming videos. Once we hit that, then we can get our stride and we can have some cool stuff. So as we go, the editing will be better and the videos will be better. But yeah, no, we've got some really cool. We've recorded loads. We've got so much to come out.
And we've got that guy in the Discord called Rue, which is Rob, who's helping us out, and he's going to be doing some gaming stuff as well. So
he's on the thumbnail for Resi. It was so good.
Yeah, he did the thumbnail for Resi. When this Red Lut's turn. Carl, I miss you, man. Fuck, dude, you make me laugh. You know, like, there's like certain people in your life that can like make you like that know how to like, you know, that you just can't get. Carl to me is one of those people that like some of the shit you come out with just fucking makes me die. I've been edging for the last, for real. We'll get there. We're going down the proper YouTube route, the proper clickbait route.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
I've been edging for the last 30 minutes.
Fucking follow.
He sat there, he lubed up, he was like, this is gonna be the best story.
Yeah. And he's sitting like this.
Yeah, sitting like in his dressing gown, but with it like open, like it's a quiff. And he's just got the TV on, all the lights are off. He's put a towel by the door so it can't be opened. And he's just
Why was that so detailed?
2 slices of ham.
What? That was a lot of detail. That was a lot of detail. Alright, so go on. Took your shit. How was
The Boblet was amazing, man. Yeah. So expensive for alcohol though. Like, so we went for a week and the food was all delicious, did not have a bad meal out there. And reasonably priced. Like the food wasn't necessarily expensive. It wasn't necessarily cheap either. It wasn't like Kiev. Kiev was like amazing. But it was like normal. It was like eating here. If we went to like Nando's or we went to, so it's like there's not the prices are fine for food, but the alcohol out there, we couldn't actually enjoy drinking. Like we would go out for dinner and then we would go out to like a bar or a pub or something and sit outside, listen to music, and we'd have like 1 or 2 drinks and that's it because it was so expensive. It was like £9 a pint, and for a glass of wine it's like 11 quid a so yeah, it's like the price of a cocktail in London. And if you're out there and you're doing activities every day, like we were doing kayaking, like boat tours and stuff, you don't want to waste money on just like a pint when you could you could spend the same amount of money on doing like an activity. So we were just trying to budget ourselves, and I think we took like a grand out there, and we came back with like 20 quid, and we didn't really do enough to. It's just it was silly expensive.
When you start comparing it, like £8 a pint. So £16 for 2 drinks, like 20 quid pretty much.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, you can go do this for like 50. You're like, well, 2 drinks.
That's exactly how we think about it.
Was it expensive in shops?
No, the shops are okay.
So you could pre-drink. Yeah.
And the best thing the best thing we found was like when we were walking down the strip, they had the ice cream out there is incredible. But they have like they're like £2 for a cone, so they're really cheap and they're really, really good, and they have all these mad flavors. But in the ice cream parlors, they had a mojito maker like stand, and the mojitos were actually like decent price. They were like €5 for a mojito. So if we wanted a drink, we'd usually just go there and get some mojitos. And no, it's mad. It was it was quality.
Goodbye, Lulu.
Adios, Lulu.
A friend of mine went to Switzerland and paid €6 for 6. Dude, that's Switzerland.
Yeah, Switzerland is the most expensive, but also apparently the best place in the world to live.
Yeah. When you start comparing it, it's kind of, when you start comparing, £20 for two drinks. You know what I can't wait to do with our podcast, when we can do them at a good time.
Yeah.
Like 6, 7.
Yeah.
Because when you get to this when it gets like 9 o'clock, I'm getting old now. Like I get fucking tired at night. If I'm sitting down at 9, I'm asleep. I'm asleep.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting down at night, I'm asleep.
We've got to record a video off this as well.
I'm gonna go a little bit cheaper, I think. But the thing, I'm gonna go get something quickly.
Okay.
A drink out of the fridge real quick. Talk about something. I'll be 2 seconds.
All right. So this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down. Something about a minute. Just sit right there, and I'll tell you how I became the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. Yeah, no. So we went to Dubrovnik. It was crazy. It's where they shot. If you don't know, it's where they shot a lot of Game of Thrones. It's where they did King's Landing. So we got to see like Joffrey's wedding was filmed there. Show us your balls. Well, all right. Yeah, get your dick out. I don't think it would fly on Twitch or YouTube.
See that message? Move to LA. Do it at 1 p.m.
Do it at 1 p.m.
Careful what you wish for, Queen Man. Careful what you wish for, Queen Man.
Could you imagine? Is this actually what you went to get, a drink? You're like, I need to go get something, man. This is so cool.
Sparkling orange and pomegranate beverage. This is pretty wrong. I'm gonna stop doing that.
Yeah. So yeah.
No. God, no. In 20 years, Mel's career will be derailed by Jiménez's accusations of harassment now. But go on, Ball. What would Mel's career, like, in your eyes, what's Mel's career going to be? And Mel, whatever he says is your career line. So, I thought there was something in my drink then.
I thought you got the wrong one.
I was like, rubbing my eyes, and I saw you rubbing something. I was like, what? Well, we both rub something at the same time, okay, man, and we have that bonding session forever now.
We can't authorize his comment. Oh, there we go. It's gone through.
Paul had to approve that. I don't know her, so who the fuck knows? I was only hoping that one of them would go, Carmel, yes. By the time I had some idea of what I want to do. Yeah, go on, Paul. Go on, say what you think Mello's career is going to be. Yeah, so you saw all the Game of Thrones spots?
Yeah, all the Game of Thrones shots. Walked the wall. The wall took us like 2 hours to walk around, which was really cool. Got some like really good pictures and stuff, which I'll end up going to Instagram and putting like loads of stuff on Facebook and Instagram. But whilst we were there, we took over like 400 photos.
You're doing like a video then, no?
Yeah. I vlogged. I didn't vlog day one. I vlogged the plane landing. So I've actually got the intro for the vlog. So I've filmed like the plane landing and stuff. And then I didn't vlog the day one because day one we sort of travelled to the room. Then we went out to get lunch and we were just finding like getting comfortable, like getting our surroundings. So I didn't really want to vlog it. And then day two, I started vlogging from like midday, and then I vlogged every day from that point forward. And I vlogged like the whole kayaking trip, and I had a waterproof case, and we went snorkeling off this like beach, like it's a cave, and you can only get there by kayak or by swimming. And literally dip your head underwater, and there are fish about ranging from like this size to about that size, all swimming around you like really close because they're used to humans. So I filmed it. It's mad. It was really cool. And then it was really fun. The guy was talking about sharks and like jellyfish, and he was like, don't worry about sharks, they're never in these waters, like maybe 2 times a year. Jellyfish are the same, maybe 2 times a year. We went around the corner and there's just a jellyfish like this, and we were like, oh shit. Like, where's the shark at? But no, it's really good.
So they said no sharks, but
sharks 2 times a year, if that, and the same with jellyfish. And then we came in the corner and there was like a jellyfish just staring at us, and we were like,
wait, so she said there was no jellyfish, but there was one?
Yeah.
Dude, you should have poked it. Been like...
Everyone was like shitting themselves. And I've never seen so many Americans in a place outside of America. It was crawling with American people. Like everywhere you went, there was just American people there. It was crazy. I've never experienced that in in a European country ever. And then we had these 2 Texans, like proper thick Texas accent, like proper Southern American. And we climbed to the top of Lockroom Island, and at the top there's a fort called a French fort they built called Fort Royale, and we was at the top of there. And one of them climbed to the top, and the other one didn't want to come up because they're both like relatively overweight, and one was super lazy. So one was like, "Come to the top. There's a great view up here." And all you heard in the distance in the wind was "No," and she was like, "Come on, come up." And she was going, "No, I've seen it from the bar." And we were just dying. We were like, Christ! It was just like this argument between these people, but they were shouting. I don't know what she was talking about, but it was quality. I've got it on vlog. I've also got on the vlog. There's a bit we're walking down the back streets and we're talking about where we're going to go for dinner. And I turned the corner of the camera and there's a group of Japanese women talking to a cat, going yum 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 yum. And I filmed it, and then they all look up at me like a dog in headlights. I was like, what the fuck? Oh god, the vlog's gonna be really funny.
I didn't know. Did you see any British people?
Yeah, we met a couple of British couples out there.
Fucking hate British people.
Oh yeah,
when they get on that flight, we were sitting in a restaurant in this weird area of Berlin, which wasn't very nice. It was a nice restaurant. We were sitting in this really weird area, and we were just sitting there. And I shit you fucking not, about 30 English guys,
lads,
with a shirt that was not a V-neck, but it was a loose shirt that looked like a V-neck.
Right.
You know, and it was like down to like here.
Right.
And you could tell that, like, I don't know whether he was getting his nipples out all the time or what, but it was so low and loose. And he had a shirt. His shirt was like this.
Right. Okay.
So
it was the gun and nipple show.
He was like this, and he was like this, and that's what it looked like. They all looked like it.
The Gnip show.
They all had like, you know, they all had the same shirt, but just different colours. So that was pink. One had a Donald Trump mask, like a mask, and he's wearing a sweatsuit.
Where was it? In the airport?
No, in a restaurant, just in the middle of a shitty fucking area in Berlin. 30 guys coming. And we were fucking paying right at the bar, and then behind me, my back's to them, and Heather and Danny were in front of me, and they were like, "Well," and behind me I could hear, behind me I could hear, "Oh, you put it in my eye, I'll put it in his eye, and then he puts it in his eye, and then and then we just go in a circle." And I'm thinking like, I can't fucking tell, man. He'll beat me up. There's 30 of them. They're bigger than me. Each one of them. Together, it's like, you know.
They're all jerking off behind you. I put it in his eye. You put it in his eye.
I was so fucking confused, right? And I was sitting there. I was standing there, and I was like, Heather, what's happening behind me? And she was like, I don't know. They're all in a group. I was like, what the fuck is going on with this? And then they started squirting lemon into each other's eye, and they were like, oh, it fucking hurts. It fucking hurts. It's like, what do you think's going to happen when you put a lemon juice in your eye? Like, Jesus Christ. And we were sitting there, right? And I was just like, and I was sitting there, because I'm the only one from here. And I'm like, I'm really fucking sorry for Al, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know what happens to, and I get why people hate British people. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it, honestly.
Yeah. I experienced possibly the most Hollywood American lady I've ever experienced in my life, and she was so unbelievably extra. I turned the corner of one of the streets, and like at the end of the street there was like a bit of water dripping from like an aircon unit, and she was in this like really nice dress, and she went, oh my god, I just can't, and she was shut her eyes, and she was doing this for about a minute, and I was going to Beth, I was like, what can't she do? And she's going, I just can't, Sandra, I just can't. And I was like, fucking hell, what? I looked down the street and there was just a bit of aircon going, bloop, bloop, and she just didn't want to walk down there. I was like, right, okay, cool. But no, yeah, English people. We met these two English people on a boat, and they were just drinking wine. Like we had free wine going around. Like on this boat tour we did, they gave you like unlimited drinks. So they kept bringing like a big vat of wine, and the two British people next to us were like, "Oh, some more vino!" Like I swear to God, one of them said "El Vino shall flow." I swear to fucking Christ. And she was like, "El Vino shall flow," and I was like, "Oh Christ!" And Beth and I looked at each other like, "Fucking get us off this boat." So they were pouring these cups. And then there was a bottle of water, and she was like, "Notice how we haven't touched the water?" And I was like,
fucked me off, dude, so much.
And there was this French couple next to us, and I'm really sorry about us.
Dude. Also, I'm really loving your strategy, guys. Just putting a red. I saw you doing it. Apologies. Earlier, Ali, where you was at red. Just like random and people with red. Those people would be the first to go.
Yeah. Could you imagine car in power in North Korea? Could you imagine Kim Jong-un?
Yeah. You know what's funny? I don't find that unbelievable. I'm sure, you know.
So we're going to do the red light district, but first, a word from our sponsor. We haven't got a sponsor.
Honestly, like I don't know how like. Honestly, it was fucking like. So basically, what happened was like. So I'll just about Amsterdam, right? So we got to Amsterdam. It was stormy as hell. Couple of us. So this fucking guy was like, there's a really good ramen spot around the corner. So we all fucking went to this ramen spot.
If he says the words, there's a complete fucking great ramen spot around the corner, Why?
No, he went. No. We were like, all right, what should we do? We had just travelled 6-hour drive to get there, so we fucking got to the hotel, dumped our bags in there. And we were sat there for like 5-10 minutes, charging shit, and then he went. And then we were like in the group chat, what's everyone doing? Like, are we doing food or whatnot? And we were like, sure, let's do food. And this guy went, I know a really good ramen spot. So we went, cool, let's go. Fucking went there. Guess what we fucking stand outside? Fucking Wagamama's, dude. Stand outside Wagamama's, dude.
Is that his ramen?
Yeah.
Quality.
So
Quality.
Two of them.
There's only one good Wagamama's dish.
Two of them went into Wagamama. And B, Heather was a guitarist. And David was the drummer, really cool dude. He lives here, and he was like watching our shit. Yeah, he lives downstairs. David, and we fucking and we're like, well, we're not going to fuck a Wagamama's. We're in Berlin, but I'm getting there, guys. We're getting to it. Fuck, we're getting to the red light. Karl Lubach.
Did you go to the blue light district?
Huh? What's that?
My manager told me about the blue light district. Apparently, it's loads of transvestites or transgenders or whatever.
I'll stick with the red light, but
yeah. And they're just like smacking their wang against the glass,
smacking their wang
and their boobs. Their boobs. God, hold up. Or is it the green light? It might be the green light. It's blue or green. It's one of the two, but it does exist apparently. And my manager's like, if you go,
hold up.
My manager's like, if you go to Amsterdam, you've got to go there. It's so weird. And I was like, I'm good, thanks, dude. But thanks for the suggestion.
Yeah. So like, one thing I really wanted to try and do is like see the places that we went to, because we didn't really get a lot. We didn't really get like a lot of time in a lot of places. So like, we were like, the times that we did, we were like, we want to fucking try not go Wagamama's, right?
Yeah.
So we went to a really cool ramen shop, and then it turns out, I think it's just planned, we were in the red light district, like near it, like a 2-minute walk. So, gee, if that's like you didn't go. Yeah. So then we were like, let's go fucking check out Red Light District, We walked around, we couldn't find it.
As you do.
We couldn't
Let's
find
go check it out.
We couldn't find it, right? We couldn't find it, and we went down an alleyway, which the only way we saw it was because
Did you keep going down the alleyway to brake lights? It's just a car stopping you. Oh, shit.
No. 20 fucking guys went down a go, oh, you fucking what? They weren't English, by the way, fucking screaming some shit. Yeah, they were German. They fucking went down this alleyway, so we were like, let's fucking follow this. If there's gonna be any titties, it's gonna be down this street, right?
Yeah, nice,
so we went down the street, followed it round, and there behold, a bunch of women in the windows with their tits out. One guy was leaning against the window. She was like, if you ain't paying, you gotta leave. You're blocking the view.
Blocking the view.
Free Costa coffee. It's 9:25. And she was like, if you ain't paying for these titties, you better be on your way.
Why is she American?
I don't know, dude. That's what she sounded like. I don't know. I was looking at fucking titties. My mind was just. I was so confused that this place exists today.
Yeah,
it blows my fucking mind. I say it's great. Now we're talking. It's great that it exists, but it like. I mean, I knew it was there and I knew it existed, but it wasn't until I was there that I was like, this actually exists. Like,
Just for the audio listeners or the YouTube listeners that can't see the chat, one of our good friends just said, asterisk, spits in hand, asterisk.
So he's now an ex-good best friend. You need to remind me to take off that hey donate to charity.
I did.
Here.
Oh, I turned off one of them. I maybe I missed that one.
Yeah, so it kind of didn't it didn't really, like form in my head until, right? And then, we were, you two go away for a week and walk into the set of a porno, something unsupervised, this series. Dude, every single video is massive unsupervised. So we were fucking having a walk around and just seeing a bunch of titties, I guess. And then we were like, we were like, my phone, and it's something that happened. It's something. Charity, they're one of the bras. It was something that happened not in the UK because my phone was dying at 50%, but it would charge way on 100.
So the titties were draining the battery as well as balls. God damn. Those are powerful ass titties.
So I think Fuji, we're in it. We're in it now. We're in the red light district. I'm painting a picture for you, okay?
We're in the middle of the red light district. We've seen some titties.
Stormy as fuck. Everyone looked shady because everyone had their their fucking, what's it called, hoods on.
So you didn't know they were looking at the titties?
You know what they were doing.
Did they cut holes in the top of the thing so it was just like a little...
Yeah. That's what they were. I thought there was something else,
They turned it backwards and just like...
No, just...
Can I get someone else's titties?
Did you miss the potato in his hand? Yeah, so we're walking down, and it's bizarre. And then we got to like, we had seen our fair share, so we were like, all right, what's the motive now? What should we do? And then like we were like, well, we can either go back and shower and shit to then go out and get some more food, or
We can see some more.
or we go see a sex show. So B then started looking on a like top 10 sex shows in Amsterdam.
TripAdvisor. Was it actually on TripAdvisor?
Go through these list of fucking things, and we were like, just fuck it, let's do it. Like,
Not advisor.
Were they in a full bum suit with slits and ice and obviously we were looking? Oh yes, as you do. you guys say you don't do that though?
Did Bold say I have a very sexy learning disability? What does that mean?
So and we were sitting outside this bar looking on our phones about to go, and B was like, I found this one
You
here.
weren't looking at your phone. You're looking at some titties.
But we saw. So we
Did you have your phone
at
up
the
like
end.
this?
At the end of it, we were like, what should we do? Should we do something else now? So we walked around.
Is it quite big? Is it a big area?
It's spread out. It's spread out a lot, so it's quite a big area. It's a red light district. It's quite big in like the town. You know, smack bang in the middle. Nike shop.
Ooh.
So everyone was trying to look at titties. I was trying to look at shoes. I was like, yeah. So then we found one, and then we went to it, and it was 40 euros or 50 euros for two titties. Two titties.
Okay,
It was
so you paid the
40
50 euros. You got the two titties. Right?
It was 40 euros.
It was 45 euros, one titty.
It was 40 euros, or it was 50 euros and 2 free drinks. So we fucking, of course we fucking did, right?
Right, okay.
Yeah, as you fucking do.
As you do.
Dude, I'm so cautious to talk about this. Fucking, it's so funny.
Yeah, make sure you
I
don't
just-
chuck any of the famous people in the under the bus as well, because you'll be held libelous. This is all allegedly, in Matt's opinion.
Yeah, it's
This is a dream.
No, I'm not nervous talking about that shit. Like, I'm like real good talking about that. She mentioned it on the stage in the show, but it's just like, I don't know. Like, I get very cringy. I'm like, dude, I legit saw this fucking. But I can't.
I find it a cringy environment in general. If you have even strip clubs in this country, I find like
I've never been to a strip club.
no
Ever.
and I have no desire to go to a strip club. It's so I don't understand the appeal of like just staring at naked women, but like the whole like I just don't understand like that whole concept of just sitting there looking and then leave. Like it's like only psychopaths watch porn but don't jerk their gherk, right? The whole idea of porn is to stimulate the erection or the vagina for some sexy time and then it's done. But like, what madman is watching like 2 hours of porn and like just sitting there going, oh, I like this episode. Oh, this is the one where the plumber comes over but she can't pay him. Fucking great episode. Love the writing for this. Like, no
Hey,
one's doing it.
have you seen season 5, episode 8?
Yeah. So I feel like
I
feel like I don't understand the idea, the appeal of a strip club, because it's like the same thing. Unless you go to a seedy strip club, which then has like prostitutes, and then it's a whole different kind of seedy. So I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm right there with you. I don't get it.
Carl, you bet. But like sex shows and strip club are more, way more. So we fucking got to the door, right, of the number one rated one with the fucking 50 quid, and there was no doors, it's just a stand. So we were like, we fucking gave him the money, right? All four of us paid. He gave us our tickets, and he was like, all right, go down the road for like 2 minutes, and then take it right, and you'll see the same sign. We're like, did we just get fucking robbed? Like, why are you taking payment?
Yeah, that's
2 minutes
part,
away from
yeah.
it. It didn't really hit until we'd fucking paid.
That you've been robbed.
Yeah, you know, and we went down 2 minutes, and about minutes. It looked like an old style Hollywood theater, and we went in and we walked through the stairs on the door to go. It's just a bunch of people fucking, right?
Really?
Yeah,
What?
like
on the
pictures,
door to go in?
pictures.
Oh right, I was gonna say.
And Just a bunch of old dudes running.
All the door
running
handles are
game.
dildos that try to get into the toilet.
Hold up, Annie. So we fucking walk in, right? And we walk. Oh god, this is fucking painful. We walk through the door, and on the stage there's this girl in full. What do you call it? Like dominatrix. What would you call it? Fucking Gibson, whatever it fucking was.
Like latex.
Latex covered with a fucking chained a guy who we found out was from the audience, like around his neck, like a dog collar.
Nice.
And we later found out that her name was Carly the dominatrix. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but it's funny how they have normal last names. Yeah, you just like, you look at this shit, you don't expect someone, oh hey, that's Carly. But the guy, it had a live guy talk. He was like doing all the fucking scenes. It runs 23 hours a day. 1 hour they have to be shut for less than a hour, so they open for 23 hours. So you can pay 50 quid and sit there from 6 in the morning till 5 in the morning.
I'd see if it was like, why does she not have a smart name, like a pun? Like,
dude, that's the thing. It's just like Carly or something like that. Just
but no,
basic.
Carly's fine. But Carly's
fine. But it's like imagine it being like George the Dominatrix. It's such a normal fucking like name. You just don't expect to have that with any name. You don't expect to have Dominatrix in the end of it anyway.
Yeah, shut down the page.
So we fucking walk in and she's gone on stage and we fucking go upstairs and there was so the stage at the front and there's I'm thinking of the future stories. I don't know if I can. I'll talk until I physically cannot anymore. And it just makes me feel so cringy just putting this on the internet. So we fucking the stage.
You're too deep now.
I know, right?
If you pardon the pun.
Something definitely was. So there's a stage and there's probably about 40 seats, and then there was an upstairs bit. We were in the upstairs bit. We got our drinks. I got Havana Club and Coke, and he gave me about that much Havana Club and like a fucking drop of Coke. You know, just like, thanks. You've basically just given me Havana Club.
Get your money's worth, though.
If I want to enjoy it,
yeah,
I can't drink mum straight. I'm not.
They want you to get drunk, so you spend more money, right?
Probably. I don't know. So we fucking sat down. I mean, I'm fine talking about names because it's all been announced. But it went David, Heather, me, and B in a line of 4. It was only 4 seats, and we were right at the fucking front watching this fucking sex show, whatever. And this is one of those things that needs to be animated.
Yeah,
like my phone battery is 6 times 10. What timing? So we fucking sat there, and this girl, I can't do it, dude. It just fucking makes me feel so weird. I don't know you guys. I feel like I don't even can tell you. Like, it's just, dude, the amount of it was so bizarre. But we were there for an hour and a half because we found out halfway through that it's a loop. So at the end of the hour and a half, the person, Sasha the dominatrix, or whatever her name was, came back, and then it's loops. So it's just the same thing every hour and a half. So they said it's like 24 hours, but they loop it.
Yeah, but I'm assuming they switch out every now and then. So like they'll loop that one for like 6 hours, and then they'll get more actors and stuff to come and do the next 6 hours. Insert message so I don't seem suspicious.
Yeah, we haven't heard from Car in a while. She got a. Oh, I can't do it, dude. I cannot fucking do it. Honestly, it's so cringy. She got a strap of a phallic object.
Dude, we just got to follow a Thank you very much, Dajo, for following weird moment.
What have
you've come in
joined into, dude? What can I talk about on Twitch? Is there like anything about? I've seen people talk about weight. No, I haven't.
Sure, yeah, but it's a story, right? It's not like you're doing it. It's not like you're up on stage right now filming it. Don't stop there.
Yeah, it was Car. Also, that ever-present reminder there, so you're looking crazy, dude. So she fucking did this crazy shit. She got a strap on, put it around the guy's head, and was like, "Come over here," that kind of shit. You know what fucking happened?
Did she make him lay down, or was she doing?
I'm getting there, dude. She fucking made this guy lie down. And she fucking popped a squat on this fucking guy's head. which he was strapped to.
And he's a guy from the audience.
Yeah. And fucking grabs his hair and just starts going to fucking town, dude.
Holy
Like,
shit.
it was horrendous. Guy from the audience, dude. Just like,
I'm assuming you have to like consent to.
No,
AIDS.
none of it. None of it at all.
Jesus Christ.
And then afterwards, she got up and into his mouth.
Oh, right, okay.
It was, and then he was like, and he went back to his set. He's like, and then
He's definitely
do better
going to have
sign
herpes.
do better. Damn, I'm going. Say kids get herpes.
Do better sign the waiver. But what can you say? You can't go to a lawyer and be like, yeah, I want to sue this.
You're
place.
on stage watching a bunch of people fuck. Like, you can't have signed waivers in a place where you're watching a bunch of people fuck. Like,
I feel like, I mean, obviously, that is.
and one of the funniest things was, like 6 different people. There were 6 different acts, or like 10 different acts we saw. But every single time they ended, there was a guy who was doing all that, the curtain closing and the fucking it was closed and open, something else was happening by the curtain, and he was doing like a. Please, thank you to Carla, the dominatrix.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, no, and she just fucking riled this guy's head, right? And then the curtain shut, and I was like, so, welcome to the thank you to Sasha the dominatrix. Thank you to the gentleman in the audience as well. Stay tuned. And it's like really like carnival like voice.
Yeah.
And you're just like, this is so fucking bizarre.
Popcorn at the back.
Is it illegal business if you can't go to sue for something? Dude, I think a judge would just laugh you the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
What a time to follow. And we sat there, we saw a bunch of crazy shit. We saw...
Have you seen any ping pong balls?
No, but I saw the exact same thing you're talking about, but a 20-foot string with 2 flags.
What flags were they?
Ones that said tips.
Nice.
Tips, cash only.
Nice.
Yo, get Iron Roo baby boo.
Yo, gangsters. Rob.
How's it going, Rob?
Follow.
How's it going, Rob?
Iron Rule baby boo.
So,
Got what I came for.
Sounds like a classy place. How's everyone doing? We're just tackling the just for the fun of
cheers,
it.
Robbie.
We're just tackling the sex show that I attended.
Matt's talking about the dam,
and oh shit, dude, it was horrendous. We so this woman pulled a string tied to a bunch of. It fucking came out of her vagina. I can't sugarcoat it. I can't. I'll be honest. I'll keep it up with you guys.
Did she come onto stage with it pre-inserted?
Pre-inserted.
So it was like a magic show.
It was, and there was a stripper pole. There's a stripper pole. No,
They get stuck.
This stage was a good, 15 foot.
Was it
long?
like a clown sleeve? They just keep pulling the hanky out. And
It was. It really fucking was, dude. It was proper dirty, I should say. Try me.
Did you have like a little red
magic show?
No.
So in the middle of this stage was a stripper pole, and on the left and right were 2 lights, but they were poles as well.
Got you.
And in the previous one, Carla the dominatrix pushed a guy up against the fucking light and slapped him with a fucking whip. So that's the kind of things that they were used for.
Right.
But in this act, it was used a bit differently. So she fucking walked in heels, fucking like
Right.
up to the middle of the fucking thing, trying to keep it all up there, and fucking goes to the middle fucking pole and just doing a little bit of dancing or whatever, and just fucking goes and just whips out a bit of string, right? Ties it around the middle pole.
Nice.
And then she just like backs, and it's just coming out, dude. And a flag came out, and it said tips, cash only.
What's impressive about that is how it didn't come out in a clump, right? How is it just coming out?
There.
Oh shit!
She fucking okay, so backing up. Goes round one of the lights and goes round it so it contorts to it, so the string's tight.
Yeah.
And then carries on going backwards, right? Gets to the middle stripper pole and goes beyond it, and we're like, the fuck, what's coming? Another flag came out.
Right.
Tips cash only. Goes to the other side of the stripper pole, goes round that one, and comes back to the middle one, and then ties it, and then she just stand there like. That is what we fucking witnessed. And the question that I had was, how did she get it to come out in the order that it came out?
Yeah. Well, the order is obviously because the string would be in a certain order, but
To get the flag come out. No,
No, if it's tied on to the part of the string, it's going to come out in the order. But because obviously if you pop the string round and tie it, it's going to come out whatever order that's on the string anyway. What I'm surprised at is how it came out so perfectly without clumping.
Yeah, it's like real estate up in there.
Right. It's like they would have to like.
Hey, Jack HD.
I'm assuming it would have been like loaded. Yay! Whoa! Thanks for the bits, dude.
Cheers for the bits, dude.
I'm assuming it would have been like how like loading a musket.
Had he? So it's basically a kink show. Ali, it was a
Like,
fucked up place.
She's in the back room. Oh yeah. Right. And she's got. Have you ever seen someone load a cannon or a musket with the pole? She just placed it, and then it's like, flump, 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 and she probably had a couple of crew, helping her out. That's probably how
Cheers,
it went down.
cheers for the follow, Jack.
Thanks for the follow, Jack.
Imagine having to explain your job to your kid when they ask what you did when you were younger.
Flump.
Those sound effects. We need to show Rob that clip of what's it called? The fucking when you're doing the horsing.
Nay.
Yeah, so we saw that, and then like afterwards it was like, thank you to Clarinet, the flag dancer. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be 2 minutes from now, and then it just ends, right? And the guy, the fucking guy. Now, did you vlog it? With no, and there was no phone.
Yeah,
no phones allowed.
No cameras.
They were playing songs in the post show, and like every other show there'd be a song.
Yeah.
They played one of Stylo's song. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I texted him. I was like, they're playing one of your songs in the sex club in Amsterdam, and we're like, oh, do you reckon we can request like a D song? Right? Yeah. Maybe it's Pornhub flagged. Yeah, I don't know what he said. I am Baby Roo. I ruined Baby Boo. I'm gonna call you Rob, dude. I can't keep saying that.
I am Roo Baby Boo.
Cheers,
Thanks,
cheers
dude.
for the prime sub. So it's fucking crazy, right? And then there are other ones where like people were fucking, but it was one of them was a husband and wife,
Right.
and you're just like, how do you get to the stage where you like, I don't know, dude.
What,
You
from
know
the
me, I'm
audience?
all about get your bag. No.
Do we have any volunteers from the audience who want to come have sex in the interval? Sasha the sucker is off ill tonight, so we need some personal influence from the audience. Come on down.
You text me no phones. Obviously, afterwards, my phone died. So as I was saying to you before, so something happened overseas which caused my phone to glitch out because it's not doing it anymore. But it was dying 50%, but it would it would be on 100% for like 3 hours. And then would die at 50% every time. And then when I got back here, it just started working again.
That's really weird.
I don't get it. It must be like it has to have been like I don't know if it's like time, like there's a software bug where
It must have been
like European time. So
It must have been something.
So anyway, so like my phone was dead, so I couldn't even talk about it to anyone. I was like, I read Baby Boo. Jack. I'm guessing that's Rob's Jack. I would assume. I don't want to guess in case it's not, but I assume so. I run Baby Boo. Yeah, so it was fucking crazy. And then there's just one where a stripper pole came down in the audience, like in the walkway, and this girl came out and she was fucking shredded, dude. She was ripped. She was ripped to all hell, and she climbed up a stripper pole that was like 2 stories high. We were second fucking story. She climbs all the way to the top, right? Does some dancing shit around it, whatever. Twists her legs and shit. But then she does like the Spider-Man, I guess, and she like went upside down, and then she like held onto it with her legs, and then she was holding like this, so the pole was like the ceiling.
Yeah.
And then she just fucking dropped, and I thought she'd fucking died because you fall on your head that high, you're dead, right? But she stopped up about that much from the floor, and I was like, oh my fucking god, like that is crazy, dude. Yeah, it is. What's up, guys? What's up, Jack?
Yeah, what's up?
I don't want to. I don't want to. He's Baby Boo too. The stripper was inserted into the audience. Well, that's a fucking lie. Yeah. So it was just it was such a crazy thing, but we were there for an hour and a half, 2 hours. But we're just chilling there, talking, having a good time, having a drink, just laughing at the shit going on. We were just talking about random shit, having a laugh. But there were people there that were not talking. And I shit you not, one guy was planning his dissertation, his thesis, because he was up there for like the entire time we were there.
Now that is a serial killer, ladies and gentlemen.
And he was
that man.
But what was it? Emma at work, I think, was like, did it make you feel anything? I was like, no. Like, I finished watching The Boys, Terrible fucking show.
Sorry, what? We saw the strip club.
No. Afterwards, the exact same viewing experience. The boys are watching these fucking guys just go to fucking Pound Town on the stage. Did you rent a bike while you were there? Yes, I did. And I almost got killed by bikes. Yes, I did. Did I almost get killed by cars? Yes, I did. I almost get killed by trams. Yes, I did. Amsterdam sucks, dude. Amsterdam fucking sucks. I don't fucking care. I don't care who. It sucks. You got to watch out for so many different things: buses, bikes, trams, and cars.
Did you go to?
And motorbikes are allowed on the bike paths.
That's madness.
So you're fucking walking. The whole country is convenient for bikes. We're people, dude. We're not bikes. We're not bikes. We're people. It should be
It's
convenient
flat,
for
isn't
people.
it? Holland's
Yeah,
flat.
it's all flat.
So it's completely flat. Yeah.
So you've got you get to the end of the road and you got to check the bike. And you fucking look left and right. Then you get to the fucking car. You got to check left and right of the car. Then you get to a tram line. You left and right of the tram line. So you press the green light. You walk. And then you press the green light. Then you fucking walk. Press the green light. Then you get across the road. It takes you about 3 minutes to just go. And the 2 times I didn't do it, I almost got killed.
I mean, that's what it's designed for, right?
Mav, if you ever come to the Netherlands again, don't go to Amsterdam. I've done Amsterdam. I did it all. I went outside the Van Gogh Museum. I got a bike.
Did you go to the penis museum?
I didn't because I don't know. I didn't care for it.
It's one of the places on my list. Not the penis museum. Amsterdam is one of the places on my list to go to. But yeah, I guess I don't know. It's just not that high on my list. It's just.
I mean, like,
I'd to visit at some point.
It was definitely like I want to go back to see if my girl Sasha Karen or Sasha the Dimension's still there working, getting her bag. I'm all about get your bag, but don't fuck on stage. Like, I feel that should be one of the 11 commitments.
I feel like if I took over a place like that, it would be a rule that you have to have a pun in your name, like. Thank you to Fiona Flags for. I can't be dealing with.
It was like something like normal, like
Carmen the Dominatrix. Like that's got to be like
Janelle the Flag Nut or whatever it was. And then what else? Fucking, it was such a blur, dude. Because we were just talking.
You're there quick as well, right? You're in and out for the tour, so you weren't there for like that long in each place.
Nah,
so I guess you didn't get to settle in. You see your head probably was like, oh crap, we got to go here.
Yeah, but no, it was like we riding a bike was really nice. I just didn't like the fact of walking with it. Matt said motorcycles are allowed in the bike lanes in Amsterdam. Motorcycles, they're allowed in most bus lanes here as well, which often bike lanes too. Oh wait, so let's go back to the fucking top. Carl Urban was fucking great in The Boys. He was.
Yeah.
The show, the first 3 episodes were fucking incredible, and then the latter part of it just fell flat. In my opinion,
I liked it. I liked the whole show, but yeah, the middle was a bit of a fest. But the beginning and end was good.
I guessed the ending.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because the tour manager had seen it, and I said to him, "Does this happen?" He just went. I was like, "Fuck's sake!" As soon as she lied to him when he was laying on her lap. Yeah. Dude, I love the fucking thing though. I love the idea.
Yeah.
Like the story.
It's good. We just finished that Carnival Row. It's a new Amazon. It's a new Amazon Prime series. It's got Orlando Bloom and Cara Delevingne. It's like
it's like old style. It's like old Britain or old.
It's like old style Britain, but with magic. Like it's got like pixies and like goat men, and it's weird. It's got like an array of random different things. It's good though. If anyone hasn't seen Carnival Row, I'd recommend watching it. It's quite a good series. It's a bit of a slogfest to get through sometimes because there's a lot of filler episodes, but it's interesting. It's just like do you remember Bright, the film Bright with Will Smith?
Never watched it.
It's a very similar sort of thing though, where they create a universe that's really cool and it's got loads of space to grow into like a cool backstory, but they never really touch on it enough. Like they kind of only explain the magic because there's like fairies that can fly, and then there's like people with hooves that are like goat people, I guess. They're called pucks. And that you don't really get to learn their backgrounds at all. You just sort of know that they've come to live with men in this place called the Burg.
Yeah.
But men hate them and they call them creatures and like creatures. And they're like discriminated against heavily. So like the men control the city and these crits have to sort of try and integrate amongst them, but they don't really get treated fairly. It's very sort of like civil rights movement kind of movie series, but instead of the sort of African Americans, it was these different species of like fairies and like goat people. It was weird, but it's really good. Like Orlando, I'm glad to see Orlando Bloom in something decent again.
Cara Delevingne's Bay as well.
She gets her boobs out of it.
Thanks for tuning in, guys, to the show.
Yeah, so there's a lot of nude scenes of Cara Delevingne. You see all of Cara. There's a lot of nudity in it. I feel like shows these days add nudity because they know that it sells a show. Like if you name all the best shows, majority of them have nudity.
No, there are some people that I'll show you that really should not. There's some people in TV shows that if they got naked, it would put people off.
No, I know, but but it's like it's in like a lot of the shows these days. I feel like obviously like things like Game of Thrones, even Breaking Bad pilot episode had titties. Like there's always in the first episode, there's always some sort of nudity. I feel like, but yeah, like it was a really good show though. Yeah.
Rob, what's the name of the show? Ali, you have scooters, which is like what you stand on. You hold at this, and you're like, you have the electric ones, and you just stand on like that. But then you have scooters, which are like mopeds, like you're like as they're driving down the road, literally that. I can be more real.
It's called Carnival Row, Robbie. If you're still waiting, it's an Amazon Prime thing. Sorry, yeah, that's what I'm saying a couple of minutes ago.
All right, well, I think we should end it there. It's been over an hour. I've got a ton of stories, but I could be a fucking hour. So
I will just, before we wrap up, a few more little things that I wanted to talk about. Did you see the advert they released? I don't know if it's been announced for a while, but I only saw it today. They literally released an advert a couple of hours ago for Harley Quinn solo film.
Bird of Prey.
Birds of Prey
film. It's so you got a thing called Birds of Prey, which is a bunch of different ones. Harley Quinn's one of them. But what I was surprised was that they've centered it all around Harley Quinn. The film, the Birds of Prey, is like a really good comic line.
I guess they just showed her because she's the known character currently.
Yeah, 100%. And she rocked Suicide Squad. She was
good to
come out of Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Did you see who's in the new Suicide Squad? The James Gunn one.
No, are they announced cast?
Yes.
Or just a certain...
One of them.
Okay.
No, they've announced them, but one of them's John Cena.
Oh.
So John Cena's in there.
I really hope that's good, but John Cena it's either a good film or a bad film. There is no
Blockers still stands.
Oh, Blockers is incredible. But John Cena's one of those actors that it's either a really good movie or a really bad movie, and it's sort of he never has just an okay movie, which I guess is a good thing because sometimes he makes really good films. But yeah, I hope. I mean, James Gunn. In James Gunn we trust, so I'm sure he'll pull it off as a good movie. So
she was the only good part of Suicide Squad. Jack, I get it. I hate Suicide Squad.
I despise that movie.
It's one of the only films I've actually fallen asleep in.
It was edited by trailer directors who usually edit trailers and not movies, so it's cut together so poorly that you couldn't tell what was going on.
Do you remember though, like when that first trailer came out?
Incredible!
I said to you, I was like, "It's gonna fucking suck, dude."
Oh, honestly. Did you? Yeah, I thought it was gonna be really good.
Yeah, I told her straight up. I was like, "It looks so fucking good." And then when the second trailer came out, and it looked like a completely different movie to the first movie, it looked. I really want to see that Gemini Man. Don't fucking go with that, man. I want to see that Gemini Man.
Yeah, okay.
The Will Smith one.
It's not out yet, is it?
You fucking wait till next month's podcast. You're like, so to cinema. Have you seen it? We're fucking like, guys. You're with me here. You ain't getting out of this one. Gemini Man.
What films do you not want me to see without you?
Gemini Man.
Yeah.
Hustlers.
Yeah.
Goldfinch.
What's that one?
Finn Wolfhard.
That's out. That's already out. That film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fucking Real or Not, but you've seen it already. Most DC films suck. Yeah, they do. Yeah,
Joker though. Joker's comes out this weekend.
Dude, the soundtrack, you know they just panicked and they were like, we need good songs to give people, like, oh, I love this song.
For what?
Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So what are the other things you want to talk about? You said you had a few things.
Well, that was the main thing, just the fact that this trailer for that Birds of Prey came out, and I saw it and I was like, that looks pretty cool.
Did you see the trailer for the new Michael Bay Netflix movie?
No.
It's got Ryan Reynolds in it. Ryan Reynolds in it. It's got fucking I can't remember all their fucking names now, but it's six billionaires who all fake their own death.
Cool.
So they can become vigilantes.
Cool.
Who kill like criminals.
Okay.
So like 6 really rich people got bored and
So it's like
faked their own
6
death.
Batmans.
Yeah. And it looks explosive, vibrant, you know,
It's Michael Bay.
over the top. Ryan Reynolds put it up on his YouTube channel, and he put in the description how much Michael Bay do we want in this movie, and it was just yes. So
Cool. I reckon that'll pop. I mean, who's directing
yeah,
Bad Boys 3? Is that Bay boy? Bay?
yeah, I think so.
He did the first 2, so I'm assuming he did. Oh, he definitely did 2. I'm pretty sure he did 1 as well.
Jack, Rob, is the stream buffering for you guys? Ali, is it buffering for you?
It shouldn't be. It may just be someone on. I'll tell you what's happened, Clayman. Your parents have logged on. They've heard the Red Light District story, and now, you know.
Nah, she was fine.
Yeah, it's your end.
Speaking of entertainment, have you guys seen the anime My Hero?
I'm not a fan of anime.
I really wish I loved anime.
Me too.
But I find that I just don't know where to start.
I find I don't know where to start, and I can't enjoy an artistic style that is, for the most part, and I would love someone to change my mind on this, but perverted. Like, I find it really hard to watch an anime thing where all the female characters have massive tits swinging around. It's like, it just takes me out of the whole taking it as a serious sort of bit of art, if that makes sense. I know what you mean. Yeah, and I can't get behind it and go, oh, this is a really cool concept storyline, or the acting's good, when, like, do you know what I mean? It kind of feels, yeah. I'm sure there are some that's really good, like Death Note. I'm sure that's great, but yeah.
It's not that I hate anime. I just don't have time to sit down and we just don't have time, like, to sit down and, like, if I've got a couple hours spare to do something, I will play a game, because I can play a game and I can edit whilst I'm playing, and you know, I can do that shit fine. Like, I was playing Apex earlier with Rob, I was editing, so it works completely fine. But then, like, if I'm trying to watch something, an anime is so quick, and to me, I think it looks so good that I'm like, I want to, you know.
It's very fast paced anime. You can't really look away, otherwise you miss a lot of moments, the way they edit it and stuff.
Yeah, the one that I watched tonight was Attack on Titan. That's fucking great.
They brought some games out for that now, like, officially. Do you remember that game we used to play over the internet? We used to have to, like, log on to, like, China's servers to play it with I think me, Rob, McCleavey used to play it, and that's before you played with us as well. You used to swing around the town and you had to kill the big dudes. Basically, it's exactly like the show. It's really good.
Yeah. Fucking yeah. It is something that I want to get into, but I need to have more time to, like, really dive into something. The only anime I've ever wanted to watch is Akira, because Outrun. I feel attacked. I'm
sure there's some great anime out there. I mean, it's an art style that...
It's like K-pop. It's poorly disguised porn substitute for weirdos. There's many rules for the book, and he has a god of death that follows him. I've seen the show. I've seen the Netflix one.
I purely watched that because of I like, what's his name, the guy who voices the Death Note character in the bad guy, the Death or whatever in the show.
Who is it?
Who played the original? William Dafoe. That's it. The original Green Goblin. That one. Yeah, Green Gobbo. Yeah, that's it. I really like William Dafoe. He's been in some fantastic films, and he's a great actor. And he sold that show for me, because I had never seen the anime. I heard of it before, so for me, knowing he was in it, I was like, cool, I'm gonna watch that. Good in Platoon. Yeah, he is a great actor.
Right. Anything else?
Ooh, I think that's good.
The fucking glasses story, just quickly.
Oh yeah.
So in the Paris venue, it was very there was no, like, you normally have, like, a barrier to the stage.
Yeah.
A lot of European venues don't have barriers to the stage. So I made my own, and I had, like, when you have, like, you make lines, you have, like, those, like, metal gates that are quite big, like barred, gates.
Yeah. And
I grabbed 2, and I blocked off half the stage diagonal, and then one like that. So the stage was here, and one was like that. So I had this area to fucking do my photos, right? And we did a meet and greet, and these 30 girls came in. They met B. They took the photos. They did all their shit. And they stood behind us, right? The first time we did this, they ran to the front to get near the front of the stage. No one fucking told me. They didn't think about me. I almost fell over. I was like, I would have been fucking fuming. They just ran through me, and I was, like, knocked to the side. So I knew this was coming this time. So I put the barriers behind me, and I said, get them to stand behind the barriers, but whilst I'm taking the photos, because of each person meeting B photo, then whilst someone comes in, and Spirited Away, I've been told to watch that so many times. And I said, get that. So the tour manager was like, guys, you need to stay back because we're going to put the barriers there. So we put the barriers in, but what that meant was the stage was reachable by the half that wasn't barricaded off. So you could get to the stage on one half of it, which meant if you was on that half, you could literally be on the fucking tap in the stage.
Right.
If you was on the back half, you were defended by a barrier.
Right.
So they were like, oh, can you get rid of these barriers? Like, want to be near the stage? And like, we were like, no, like, some of us need to fucking work. Like, you know, you're fucking in love with this artist. They need fucking photos. And then want things to, you know, treasure their memories and that shit by. So I fucking put the barrier there. And then there was another photographer who did the first 3 shows. So normally people will allow one person to come in and give them a little bit of a hand and say, you can do the first 3 songs of any set. And then you can go. So I said, well, she's doing the front and she can get her free shows. I'll just work on the back. So I was behind the stage, moving around the stage and whatnot, taking photos. And then I knew when she went, I was like, okay, cool, I'll go fucking in the front. So I went down to the front, and as soon as this fucking chick left, they had pushed the barriers. This poor girl who's in a wheelchair, who we gave access to that area as well, so I just had to skirt around her a little bit, fucking just got bombarded and pushed the razor so she couldn't see anything. And I was like, you fucking animal, was like, you know. And then what happened was I turned around, and to get to the door, it was like a keypad, and I got the key wrong for the first time. I was like, fuck. And I did it again. And as I opened the door, this girl tapped me on my shoulder. So I turned around, I was like, what do you want? She was like, sorry, just a quick question. I was like, I'm fucking trying to work. I'm sweating out my nut, right? I've got fucking camera in my hand. She was like, can you be a photographer if you've got glasses? I was like, I was like, sorry? She's like, you got glasses on. Can you still be a photographer? I was like, well, first of all.
Did she have glasses?
No.
She may have had contacts in, and maybe she had glasses and wanted to be a photographer.
Nah, like, I get it, but like I'm holding the camera, so I'm obviously doable. Like, you know, you don't sit in a sex show and say, I wonder if sex shows can be a thing.
I guess I'm guessing giving her the benefit of the doubt that maybe she was wearing contacts and maybe she was a glasses wearer.
And I was like, me.
Yeah. So he's like resurfaced, doesn't he? That guy. Yeah, it's quality.
And I'm just like, what kind of question is that?
It's a stupid ass question, but maybe it's just a genuine one. Maybe it wasn't as stupid as it sounds, kind of thing.
Matt, have you paid over CVS? No, it's downloaded now and ready to go. Apart from that, dude, I'm fucking smoked. I'll tell you that right now. I'm really tired. The other story was we went to this real quick. We went to this like shop where you could buy weed, and it was called like a apostrophe damn cafe. And we went in and we like had the menu. They're like rolling the joint, because it's legal there. They're like rolling the joints on the fucking bar, and then like we was like, oh, can we get 2 pre-rolled? And then she's like, yeah, that's fine. Do you want a coffee? I was like, no. Like, no. So
that's what people do though. They buy a coffee and like a joint or like a brownie. Or whatever.
Why do I want like? It's like
some people like the.
I know you can get two types of, but we had like a relaxing one. So why the fuck would you want like?
I think
like,
some people like the comfort of like sitting there having a warm drink and.
Yeah, maybe she wanted to say something. Nah, fuck, get out of here. There's better conversation starters, and not whilst I'm fucking working, sweating as dude full. After the second show, I requested a towel because I was like, I can't fucking do this. Like, I need something to, and then fucking go.
Imagine if that was just her way in, and she was like, "Excuse me, can you be a photographer with glasses?" And you're like, "Sorry." She goes, "Can I see your dick?" That was just her way to like edge in.
Can you photograph me?
Yeah.
I've got about 50 Instagram message requests saying, "Oh my god, I just wonder if you have the picture that I thought you'd take of me, and I was standing up on the crowd and I was wearing." And they one of them sent me a fucking outfit that she wore. She's like, "I did like this." I'm like, "No, I just can't." Coffee, croissant, and joint, dude. That's not the way. Coffee, croissant, joint. No, joint coffee.
Gonna put a pancake.
Can you photograph these? Went to a really sick diner. I'm fucking into shows. All right. Anything else?
No, I think we're all wrapped up. It's a nice healthy hour and a half.
You're more an hour and 15 because we'll be cutting out that beginning bit.
Yeah.
Of us talking Bear shit.
If you are listening on Spotify and you are on the 90th episode, welcome if you've joined at this point. If you want to see this live, we stream this live at twitch.com/ or twitch.tv/ Mabby Smith, and the live VOD goes up on our YouTube channel at the YouTube / Mabby Smith. Come and talk live, come and drop a comment, or indeed just leave a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Just come on down. We want to know what you think, and yeah.
We might as well try next episode having a 3-camera setup.
Yeah, I was thinking that. We have to
3
just figure
cameras,
out
one here, one over there, and then one here, and then we'll just get a couple of foot pedals.
Yeah.
And whenever I'm talking, and then
Yeah.
you're talking, and then whenever we're not talking,
Yeah.
and then, you can be like, and then we do that really, really corny thing where you're like looking at this camera, or you're looking at this, you're like really corny.
Have you
thing.
seen the Shia LaBeouf Hot Ones?
No, not yet. I'll
Watch it, it's
yeah.
good. It makes it. All the comments were like, "Oh my god, we love Shia LaBeouf. He just repaired 7 years of bad press in one interview. Like he is the nicest and like most genuine dude. And yeah, like genuinely, like it was quality. And he explains, all the memes like, just do it.
Yeah.
He never defended himself to what that was about, but he explains it in this interview like, holy shit, it wasn't weird. It was like part of like a publicity thing. It wasn't him being like going mental. He was paid to do it, and it was like part of a team thing. He's such a cool dude. Yeah, go if you haven't seen that Hot Ones with Shia LaBeouf, go and watch it. If you're going to watch an episode, it's cool.
Oh, by the way, have you guys heard of the kit? Yeah, what a great marketing department, dude. Honestly, there was a game like a dating simulator where you can date Colonel Sanders. should we do a video on that?
Yeah, why not?
We'll do a video on that. We'll do most of plays Colonel Sanders.
Great.
Most of the road to Colonel Sanders' dick.
That's quality.
Right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This month we've got a couple more videos coming out. We've got one coming out on Thursday. To look at that 3-hour podcast, dude. You remember those days? Yeah, so we got a bunch of shit coming out. GFA is going to be doing a kind of a breakdown off of the Drown Audio shit. And
at some point, the Dubrovnik vlog will be up. It'll probably be in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and I'm doing like I've got a ton of like outtakes footage stuff from the trip, so I'll do one of those videos as well. Apart from that, anything else? Dude, we can just carry on going to spite you.
Yeah. I'm now trying to think of something just so we can talk for longer. No, I think we're all good.
Yeah. Right. Cheers, guys. Have a good time. Hit us on the Discord, the Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, I don't know what else we have, but
if there's anything you want to see us play or anything you want to see us make a video of, so a game you like and you like make a video based around this IP, let us know. We'll write something and film it. And yeah, if we don't see you for a week, we'll see you for a window.
Yeah, catch us on OnlyFans. OnlyFans.com/Mabby Smith.
Yeah.
Dream Daddy. We have a list of games to play. We've got ones that we're doing if we're both in the room, ones that we're doing when we're not in the room, where we're in separate rooms, on like Resident Evil, for example. Yeah,
like the Resident Evil cart, we were in our own houses filming that over webcam and the internet. But tonight we're going to record a video where we're side by side. So there was all different kind of games and stuff that we can fit into that schedule. We'll probably do like a game a week where we're side by side and another one a week where we do thing. Resident Evil Episode 2 will be coming out at some point. We've got an episode of 2 other games that we haven't announced. I mean, are we going to keep it secret or should we just say what we're playing? So we've got a Sea of Thieves episode coming out. We're doing a Sea of Thieves series. It's going to be quite funny and just like, it'd be really good. And also Daisy, we're doing a Daisy sort of a story-based series, sort of the lives of these characters and trying to survive. And we have a goal in each episode that we want to achieve, and that's sort of the idea. And it's going to be quite cinematic. So make sure to have a look out when that comes out. And yeah, Resident Evil Episode 2 at some point. And yeah, whatever we record tonight, there's tons. We're going to be we're recording quite a bit a week. There's Apex video coming out. Yeah, so keep an eye on the Mavsif Gaming. And we've still got about 4 or 5 weeks of stuff coming out on the main channel.
Like end of November.
Yeah.
I draft up a few ideas to film as well. So we got a bunch of shit coming out.
And we're filming this Sunday.
Yes. We have a really fucking good video coming out soon. Really fucking good video. It is. Oh, it's fucking sick, dude. It's fucking sick, dude. That's what I'm saying.
One we've already done.
No, the one that you did a test on.
Yeah.
VFX.
Yeah. We'll put it this way. It's based around a current IP that exists. It's never been done before. That's
something I'm excited for. It's never been done before. And we have the Bethesda hookup, so we can be like, hey, check out, peep this.
And it's going to be a really cool video if we nail it. We just have to write a good story based around this universe. But damn, it's going to be a cool video if we pull it off. So that will be coming out at some point.
Right. Have a good time, guys. Be safe. Be careful. Don't drink too much. Don't smoke too much. Don't laugh too much.
Laugh more.
Cheers, guys.